Hello guys, so welcome back to my more in-depth review of the Nintendo Pro Controller and the Nintendo Switch Hori controller that's similar to Pro. Now I know you guys don't want to look at boxes, boxings are boring, so let's get rid of those and let's bring in actual controller. So first up, this is the Hori controller. So for the about $30 it's going to run, getting released the end of this month, it's pretty nice. Last night I was playing ARMS with it. It was nice. Everything's real responsive and it feels good. Now this does feature the detachable D-pad, which I know you're wondering, why is there a detachable D-pad? And it's just to have the more classic feel of the Switch with the buttons versus a classic D-pad. Now it does have this nifty little spot that you can pop this in, get in there. That way you always have it with you. Now I do admit this is kind of a kind of a big gap right here to go, when playing to drop down. So I have been keeping mine in, and just like that, it's back in, good to go, responsive. Now I haven't really used the D-pad much except for on Zelda a little bit. Primarily with ARMS, I was playing, and I'm more of a trigger and button type of guy. I don't really like the motion controls, so I was playing with this. I did not try to use the turbo feature, so I'm really not too sure about that. So overall, I do think this is a good controller. However, my big gripe, this is one thing that I was not too happy with, was supporting my little thumb guys. So I do like to, pop on thumb, have some extra support for, clicking, especially for people who play any type of first-person shooter, whether it be Call of Duty, Battlefield, you do lots of clicking for running. So I do like having this extra support. They did fit on there, but while playing ARMS, they kind of popped off. So I decided to go ahead and remove those. And I really, like I said, I really do like having these extra nubs. With my PS4 controller, I do use Control Freaks because they all nice, they click in, not really raised up. You can see here I have a lot of good amount of wear because I have gone through a thumbstick before on a PS4. So back to the main topic though. So overall, that's my only gripe about this. Nice long cable, good response time, everything feels pretty good. However, compared to the Pro controller, and yeah, my Pro controller does have the little knobs on it. Pro controller feels really good, and everything is solid. It has nice weight to it. It's pretty comfy. My hands were getting a little sweaty, so I might pick up like a gel skin to go over this, but overall, compared to the two, pretty similar. Like I said in my earlier video, this one does feel more like an Xbox 360 controller. This one does feel more like a PS4 controller. Side by side, not that much difference. Especially with all the stuff minus the turbo, everything's pretty much in the same identical location. But this, it is does weigh a little bit less, because it is wired, but overall, not a bad controller. Everything feels good and everything responds well. So I've been kind of going back and forth, seeing which one I do like the more. I will say I like the Pro controller more, but for those who don't want to spend the $70 on a Pro controller, this is a great solution. So I hope you guys liked the video. I will put some stuff in the bottom here where you can pick this up on Amazon, and probably a link to our other channel, which is me and my other co-host Dave talking more about video game stuff and not so much reviews or unboxing. So I hope you guys liked my review of this. I hope it helps you figure out if you're going to go with the cheaper Hori controller or the more expensive Pro controller. So thank you guys. Hit a like button, Hit a comment button too if you guys want to know what I should take a look at next. I am located here in Japan, in Tokyo, so I can get stuff a little bit quicker than in the States. That's how I was able to get my hands on the Hori controller. So thank you guys for watching, and again, like, sub, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you know when I put out more videos. Thank you guys.